your #1 place in Central Indiana for all things Indy. Our mission is to keep you Indy Know with your host, Dave Barros. Let's stay Indy Know.
Welcome back to Indy Know. Today we're talking about something that always keeps Hoosiers guessing: time. Yep, time. Because here in Indiana, we somehow ended up with 2 time zones, and only one of them skipped daylight savings time for years.
To grab your watches?
Set them twice if you have to.
There's always a smidgen of confusion when I go visit my daughter in Maryville.
I just keep my watch on Indy time and hope for the best.
I don't know, man. I just check the microwave clock after my Hot Pockets are ready.
Here in Indiana, time gets a little tricky. The orange part of this map, most of the state, is on Eastern time. Up here in the northwest, around Gary and Hammond, and down here in the southwest near Evansville, folks keep Central time.
Here's another wrinkle. In that eastern orange part, folks didn't used to change their clocks for daylight saving time. While neighbors in Ohio sprang forward, most of Indiana just stayed put.
So when this happens, this leads to interesting situations. At this high school on the border of Ohio and Indiana, I can throw this basketball from Ohio, and it will arrive 1 hour earlier from when I threw it past the half-court line.
Indiana House has approved a plan to put the entire eastern zone of the state on daylight saving time. Lawmakers say the move will finally clear up the clock confusion that has lingered here for decades. It means spring and fall will bring the same ritual of changing the hour as the rest of the region.
For most of us in the eastern zone, that means something we haven't had to do before: move the clock ahead in March and back in November. And a lot of folks aren't happy about it.
For one, parents will have to have their kids waiting in the dark for the school bus during the summer months, and farmers have to readjust their schedules for the wintertime.
Back when I worked the farm in Liston, we never needed a time change. Shoot, I walked to school in the darkness. But these young'uns have it too easy now.
Now, we've heard a lot of strong opinions about time changes and time zones here in Indiana. Some folks aren't too thrilled about it, but there are also people who think it's actually kind of nice.
Honestly, I don't mind it. I finally don't have to lose an hour driving over to Dayton. That part I'm pretty happy about.
And that's a look at time here in the Hoosier State, where sometimes your watch is right, sometimes it's wrong, but we can all agree that it makes us Indy Know. Thanks for sticking with us. Up next, we'll be back with more Indy Know right after this.
Hi, I'm Mark Newport from Newport's Outlet Store. We got lumber for just $2 a foot and commodes starting at $50. And we're opening a brand new store in Cicero this January. Newport Outlet Store, serving Central Indiana since 1991. Hi folks, this is Donnie Major, drum teacher and owner of Carmuhl Music Center in Carmuhl, Indiana. Our mission is to serve our community through the arts and sounds. Our Zenith drumsticks are on sale for $4.99 and 10% off all drum lessons through July 4th, 1999.
Lafayette Square Mall. Lafayette Square Mall. Lafayette Square Mall. We have Wendy's, Arby's, and Cheekville eggs. Wendy's, Arby's, and Cheekville eggs. Wendy's, Arby's, and Cheekville.
Welcome to China Best. Try our buffet: Chinese sugar donuts, red grilled chicken sticks, General Tso chicken, all for $4.99, and 10% off all entrees on Christmas Day.
Hi, I'm Ben Dunn with the Ben Dunn Law Office. When life hits hard, accidents, disputes, money trouble, I'll fight for you. For over 20 years, I've protected Hoosiers with honest service, flexible hours, and results that count. Don't wait. Call today and get the representation you deserve.
You were the spark in the quiet night. I lost my way, but you held the light. Now I'm standing here with an open heart, singing to the shadows, hoping you can hear me at the crossroads.
TV. Welcome back to Indy Know. Join us now for our Small Business Spotlight, featuring small businesses throughout the Hoosier State.
Our featured small business for this episode of Indy Know is Carmuhl Music Center, located in our friendly neighbor to the north in beautiful Carmuhl, Indiana. Donnie Major has been running Carmuhl Music for over a decade and made a profound impact on the community he serves through the arts and sound. Donnie Major has always made a crash into the world and an impression on others. The Carmuhl, Indiana native always had a passion for the arts and spreading the joy of music in his hometown. Armed with this, Donnie opened Carmuhl Music Center during a challenging time for small businesses here in central Indiana.
When I opened this place in '88, I had no idea what the next 5 years would look like. I always thought that if this didn't work out, I'd have to return to bartending in the wrong side of Broad Ripple. But, yeah, I guess this worked out.
Rhythmic drum fill ending with cymbal crash.
Over the past decade, hundreds of Hoosiers, customers, and students alike have made Carmuhl Music Center part of their lives. However, according to Donnie, it hasn't always been an easy road running the show.
Just the other week, Ryan, our guitar instructor, went to go visit a girl he's been dating down in Hawkins. Yeah, that Hawkins. I had thought all that crazy stuff down there was done, but he's been missing ever since. I'm in a pickle now, as I'm not that great at teaching guitar.
Just recently, a large Venus music store opened on 86th Street, and stores like Venus ultimately pose a threat to a small business like Carmuhl Music Center.
Yeah, the big box stores like Venus, I mean, they're doing their thing, but it's really hard to copy this. People love Carmuhl Music Center. I mean, just the other day, Reggie Miller came in looking for a trumpet. Reggie Miller, man. Back then, he wanted to learn to Vienna's by Bananarama on drum set, but he could barely play eighth notes. Now he's recently got a Division I medal at the ESMA District Competition.
And this is perhaps what puts Carmuhl Music Center in the small business spotlight. One man's dream to serve his community through arts and sound to the beat of his own drum with the crash to boot. And that was a crash indeed. That was our small business segment keeping you Indy Know of Carmuhl Music Center, our small business of the week. We'll be back with more Indy Know right after this.
Hi, I'm Randy Dickshitz, teacher at A Autos. Your kid better not mess up with me in the car. Book a classroom session and a drive test by calling the number below. Don't make me mad, or else.
Hey folks, Ron here at Lucia Pizza Restaurant. Today we're running our $4.99 Panzerotti special, hot and crispy. And for a limited time you get 10% off pepperoni sticks with nacho cheese. Best deal in Greenwood, I promise you that.
Tonight only at Pearson Ford. You can drive home a Ford Aries sedan for just $14,999. That's 10% off MSRP. Tonight.
Hola amigos, Cancun Mexican Restaurant is where your wildest dreams come true. We have a new especial on a combo plate, $4.99 for 2 tacos, rice, and our famous runny beans, all you can eat chips. Come visit us in Plainfield at the intersection of 267 and 40.
You reach for me and I disappear. Every step we take, the night is pulling us apart. Here at the crossroads of love.
Welcome back to Indy Know. It's time for our community bulletin board, featuring you, the viewer, keeping all of us Indy Know.
Welcome back to Indy Know, where now you, the viewer, get a chance to keep us Indy Know with your current events, thoughts, opinions, and perspectives.
Hi, this is Cheryl with the Greenfield Moms Club. Just wanted to remind all the moms who need an escape, we are planning a Thomas Kincaid party on the 19th at 7 p.m. Hope to see you there.
Hi, this is Dolores from the Pike Heights Condominium Association. Our monthly meeting is this Friday at 6 p.m. and do not be late. Our Connect 4 Social Club meets right after. Thank you.
This is Blair Kirsch, award-winning substitute teacher. I am hosting my monthly open mic night on the 19th at the Sturback's Coffee on 86th and Town Line Road. Come with your notebook and your wildest thoughts. See you there.
Hi, just wanted to say, don't go to Hawkins. It's not over. If you go there, you won't come back. Okay. I'm good. Let me go to Hot Topic now.
People need to slow down by the Dairy Queen on 1st Street in the Village. This is a neighborhood, not the Indy 500. And if it keeps happening with the loud music, I'll just say I know who to talk to.
This is Larry. I'd like to say the fence is on my property. I measured twice. If you want to take it up with me, we can speak man to man. Don't hide behind your lawyer.
Hi, Indy Know. Donnie Major here. I just wanted to thank you again for featuring Carmuhl Music Center on the Small Business Spotlight. Rock on.
And that takes us to the end of another episode of Keeping Central Indiana Indy Know. I'm Dave Barros, signing off. Be kind to one another, and let's stay Indy Know. Indy